friends, happy Easter. Today is Easter Sunday, and I'm sorry we can't have an Easter party face-to-face, but that sure doesn't mean we can't have a lot of fun at home today. In today's video, Connect Headquarters is having their very own Easter party. Bunny ears required, so we can all have fun with the Connect game. We have even attached a link to your very own bunny ears to color and decorate if you'd like. But we know Easter is so much more than bunnies and chocolate. In our video, we learn all about the story of Jesus and how he sacrificed his life for us. Now that is amazing love, and that is today's point. God's love puts others first. As you watch the video, think about today's memory verse, Ephesians 5:2. Live a life filled with love, following the example of Christ. He loved us and offered himself as a sacrifice for us. Also think about what sacrifice means. When is it difficult to put others first? And what is a sacrifice you can make this week to show love to someone else? Maybe it's someone in your house or a neighbor that might need some help. Also, when this video is done, don't forget to head over to the activity link where you will find your bunny aircraft. And parents, don't forget we have an Easter activity bundle prepared for your family on scatteredsaints.ca under Tiny Saints. When you've finished, we'd love to see pictures of the Easter activities and coloring that you've done, if Mom and Dad want to post them on social media. Mom and Dad, just be sure to tag us at Life.Church or at engaged.church so we can see them. We'd really love to see them. Happy Easter, everybody. Now let's get to your video.
All right, all the bunny ears have been distributed. The foodies group are finishing up the cupcakes. I think the Easter party plans are a check.
When does your sister Megan get here?
Well, I did invite her, but I don't think she's gonna be able to come. She's so busy with school and all.
Well, that's too bad, man.
Yeah, but in her absence, I did plan a huge surprise for our Easter party.
I'm not a fan of surprises.
I'm a huge fan of surprises! What is it? What is it? What is it?
Ding dong! Did someone say surprise?
What are you doing here?
I canceled my other plans to put you first.
Okay, hi, I'm done. I'm glad you're here, but the invitation said formal bunny ears required. Here, you can borrow mine.
We are Connect HQ. Every day
We help the people of the world
Live God's way.
we look for the links.
Make the connection.
and you never know what might happen.
My name is Mike, and this is all about my Easter surprise. And this is the console. This is where we upload links. That's the mic button.
Can I push it?
Sure.
Don't.
But I want to.
Hey, Mike, why don't you show Megan the lounge?
Oh, yeah. Are you hungry?
I could go for a gummy bear sandwich.
Two. Now we're talking.
They really are brother and sister.
Ephesians 5:2. Live a life filled with love, following the example of Christ. He loved us and offered himself as a sacrifice for us.
Looks great.
Look who canceled all our plans to be here.
Oh, hey, Megan. It's so great to see you again.
I love the new HQ.
Me too. It's such a great place for us to grow and continue our mission in helping people by searching for links to answer their problems.
Hi, I'm Megan, Mike's sister. I'm Nick, Mike's fixer.
Yeah, when people need something fixed, they go to Mike. Whenever Mike needs something fixed, I go to Nick.
Speaking of which, it looks like everything's ready to go for your big surprise.
Big surprise?
Oh, just a little something, to show how much I love this holiday and to celebrate my sister being here.
We just finished the final touches on our verse for today's party. Can we show you guys what we have so far? Megan, would you like to learn a new verse?
Sure.
Okay, it comes from the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 2. Repeat after me. Ephesians 5:2.
Ephesians 5:2.
Live a life filled with love.
Live a life filled with love.
Following the example of Christ.
Following the example of Christ.
He loved us and offered himself as a sacrifice for us.
He loved us and offered himself as a sacrifice for us.
Wait, what does that have to do with bunny ears?
Oh, that's just for fun. Easter isn't about bunnies or baskets. Jesus gave up his whole life just for us. That's why we celebrate.
And because he died on the cross to show us his love, we're able to show God's love for other people.
Thanks for teaching me a new verse.
Well, our tour continues.
Glad you could join us.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, a little more polishing. Ephesians 5:2.
And this is the observatory where we observe stuff. Example, observe the small girl person. She is Harper.
Hi, you must be Megan. I've heard a lot about you.
It's nice to meet you. Look at that view. Hey, Ray said that you guys look for links. What's a link?
It's like a clue that helps us make a connection and answer problems.
We should show her an example. Do you have any problems we could help you with?
Well, when I talk to my friends at school about Jesus, they don't really understand who he was or what he did. I'm not always sure how to talk about him with them.
We should show her a Bible link.
That's a great idea. I'll show you one of my Easter favorites. It's called Jesus Gave It All. Here.
This is his 66 picks mixed up into one. The book's about God, who he is and what he's done. It's the Holy Bible, y'all, with God's truth packed tight inside. It's alive, a prize to hide in your heart and in your mind. Old Testaments are set up for the big event when Jesus crashed the scene with a new arrangement. It's history, his story, whose story, God's story. Oh, the story of how much he loves me. Let it blow up all the pages, let this show go live. Let his word explode from this video into your life.
Have you heard the story of how God so loved the world that he gave to all of us his only son? Jesus grew into a man, he healed the sick, he loved the lonely, he gave God's love away to everyone. Jesus gave it all. The people followed him, they'd never seen that kind of love. He loved them all no matter what they've done. But not everyone was happy. Some of them were jealous, so they made plans to kill God's only son. Jesus gave it all. And one night while he was praying, some soldiers came to find him. They took him to their rulers who didn't know just what to do. They asked the people gathered just what they should do with him. The crowds crucify him, though he did nothing wrong. Jesus gave it all. And the soldiers tried to break him. The crowds, they mocked and scorned. They led him up a hill called Calvary, and they nailed him to a cross. Still he asked God to forgive them. They didn't understand that it was all for you and me. Jesus gave it all. Jesus said, "It is finished." Then he took his final breath, and the sky grew black as midnight, and the earth began to shake, and the crowd began to tremble. They shook their heads and wondered, and the soldier said, "I know that this man was the Son of God." Jesus gave it all. And they took him off the cross. They placed him in a tomb. they rolled a large round stone in the doorway of the cave. Some soldiers, they stood watching, making sure no one could enter. Jesus' friends were sad and hopeless as they all went home that day. Jesus gave it all. On the morning of the third day, his mother Mary came to see him, to make his body ready for the grave where he would lay. But the tomb, it was empty. An angel came to tell her he's not here, he's risen. See, the stone's been rolled away. Jesus gave it all. Jesus gave it all. Jesus gave it all.
Jesus gave it all because he loves us.
He conquered sin and death, so we don't have to.
It's like the verse we just learned. When my friends ask me about Jesus, I can tell them that he came to earth to show us how to live and love God's way. He changed the world.
It's a great place to start.
Thanks for the help.
All right, let's go back to the hub. And Harper, remember, the Easter party starts at 2. I have a big surprise I can't wait to share with you.
Sweet.
Thanks, Nick. All I have to do is press this button and my Easter surprise will happen.
Should we test it?
No. It took so much work to get it set up, but you can press this button.
What does it do?
I have no idea. Let's find out.
I guess it doesn't do anything.
We'll try another button.
What is happening? Are we under attack?
Mike is probably pressing random buttons again.
Uh-oh.
I don't think it's working.
Mike, are you pressing buttons?
No, she did it.
You're making this place go disco.
Sorry. Oh! It's almost time for my huge, big surprise. I gotta go get changed into my Easter clothes. Can you hang out here with Don?
I can show you some hilarious videos of bunny races.
Okay.
And this bunny's gonna race on out of here and change into his Easter clothes.
How did they get all those bunnies to jump over all those hurdles?
That's a great question. Like, why are bunnies' noses so cute? Or what is Mike's big surprise today?
Oh, I know the answer to that one.
You do?
It's this button.
That button?
Mm-hmm.
What does it do?
Oh no!
Oh, no.
You weren't supposed to press it.
Whoops. We gotta get these eggs back up there before Mike gets back. How did you get them up there in the first place?
What happened in here?
We accidentally ruined Mike's surprise.
Help us get these eggs back up there.
Oh, no. No.
Okay, guys. This is obviously not working.
We could try hiding them.
Or maybe we could just tell him what happened.
He'll be heartbroken. He was so excited. Wait, Mike said Nick can fix anything. Maybe he could help?
He's in the lounge. You go distract Mike and I'll go get Nick.
Leave it to Mike to somehow make a mess in a room he's not even in.
There you are, you big bunny.
Oh, you weren't supposed to see me yet.
Well, I need to distract you.
What?
I mean, I need to ask you, why do you love Easter so much?
Because, well, it's a day that reminds me that without Jesus, my heart would still be full of sin. When Jesus died on the cross, he put us first. He didn't let anything stop him from giving his life on the cross for us. And for me, that sacrifice is an amazing thing to celebrate.
Wow, that's awesome.
Now, let's get going, because I cannot wait to share the surprise with you.
Mike, wait. I ruined it.
Huh?
I ruined your surprise. I told Dot about the button, and she pressed it, and it rained Easter eggs.
Was it glorious?
It was. Are you mad?
No way. I wouldn't let anything keep me from being happy that my only family is here to celebrate with me.
Really?
You gave up everything to be here today. You put me first and showed me that you love me, just like Jesus did. God's love puts others first.
I'm glad I got to celebrate with you today. I'm sorry I ruined your surprise.
It's okay. We still have cupcakes. Let's go.
Yes!
Hey, where'd all the eggs go?
I told him what happened.
I reset the button if you want to do it again.
All right. Well, happy Easter, everybody. Actually, you can push it.
Seriously?
Yeah. God's love puts others first.
Okay, get ready, everyone.
Let the Easter party begin! Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Megan.
And we're with Connect HQ. Today, we learned something that we wanted to share with you. The Bible tells us in the book of Ephesians.
Ephesians 5:2. Live a life filled with love, following the example of Christ. He loved us and offered himself as a sacrifice for us.
Jesus loved us so much, he gave his whole life for us. And we can follow his example by spending our whole lives showing God's love to others.
Because he loves us, Jesus gave it all and sacrificed everything to be on earth with us. He showed us how to love God's way and even chose to die for us and take the punishment for our sin.
Jesus conquered sin and death, so we don't have to. When we follow him, we have forgiveness for our sins. When Jesus gave it all, he healed our hearts. If we follow him, he makes it possible for us to put others first. God's love puts others first.
Happy Easter!
And remember, Connect HQ is here to help you. The sacrifice that Jesus made on the cross made it possible for us to put others first. But first, we must accept his love by making the decision to follow Jesus with our entire lives. If you want to make that decision, all you have to remember is your ABCs. A, admit. Admit that you've done wrong and ask God to forgive you for disobeying him. B, believe. Believe God sent Jesus to take the punishment for your sin. Trust that you're forgiven because Jesus made you right with God. C, choose. Choose to spend your whole life depending on God's power to help you say no to sin. As you live and love like Jesus, tell others God is the leader of your life and your number one friend.